Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DNR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time. Frampton does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Not only a nice move today, but the past few days. I mean, this thing has just been grinding higher and higher, so definitely updates need to be done. I've done this analysis in the past, so that is where these green and red line annotations are coming from. But first thing is just a little house cleaning. Going to go ahead and get rid of that line down there. Sure, that level pertains, just not relevant anymore. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter and lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So that is where $2.40 comes into play. That's going to be the initial level of support and the ideal level. And if the price were to stay above there, that would certainly make the chart look the healthiest, but by no means is that some sort of must-hold level or anything like that. If the price falls below there, like I said, it's not the end of the world. But if the price can manage to stay up above it, that would definitely be a huge sign of power. Taking a step back and looking at things from more so the bigger picture point of view, that is where the purple line comes into play, the 50-period simple moving average. As the name implies, this line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move. That right there being defined as the move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you can best visualize that, that is what is being represented. Again, yeah, staying above 240 would be great, but from the grand scheme of it all, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls 100% own the chart. As far as the sellers at and resistance, pretty straightforward. Right now, public enemy number one is going to be right around $2.52. You can see that the price was rejected up there a couple of times this morning and then late morning. And then during the final 30 minutes right there, the price struggled right up around that area. But all in all, really resistance levels don't matter. Why do I say that? Well, what matters is what this chart has already been doing. And that is this right here. I mean, as long as the price continues to build these higher bases over time, or if you want to picture these as stair steps. So as long as the stair steps continue to be built in the upwards direction, everything else will take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So focus on the healthy consolidations and sit back and let the trend do its thing. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.